live at the Sydney Cricket Ground for day 3 of this test match. It's Australia versus India for the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Australia made a wonderful start to this test match. India's response so far is very much work in progress. 25 overs gone, 71 for 1 after Mitchell Starc had removed Murali Vijay on the 3rd ball of the innings. But the rookie, Lokesh Rahul, is on 31 and Rohit Sharma, in a new incarnation, is on 40. India have a new number 3. 12 months ago, you'd have thought India's number 3 was sealed for the next 10 years. That is the kind of start Cheteshwar Pujara had made, but he's had a horror 2014. And so Rohit Sharma gets his spot. He started well on 40. Very interesting to see this young man. 31 not out. Lokesh Rahul, very twitchy, very nervous in his first test match. Nightmare debut, but India stayed with him. And he's shown the other side to his batting, the side that people who follow Indian domestic cricket have seen.
Certainly have. It was a great innings last night. Tough to go out there and bat after fielding for a day and a half. Ryan Harris, the workhorse for Australia, will start off for the first ball.
And he bowls a ball that's becoming more and more unfashionable in Test cricket, the Yorker. Oh, Lokesh Rahul, is your luck turning? Another day that might have taken his hand and hit the stumps. I think that was bad bat, actually.
Little inside edge.
And got to get runs early in the morning against your name.
Yeah, nice start. Well, outside edge through the gully. What I've liked about him is he looks like that classical opener for Test cricket. He's come out. He mentioned his first Test match, probably not something he wants to look back on. But here he takes advantage. Mitchell Starc angles across. Nice shot through the gully for 4. He was impressive last night. I think you look at that, you look at temperament and his mental attitude.
Oh, and he'll do that from time to time.
That's what we're talking about. There it was, and it was just back of a length. It wasn't as full. You won't see much movement today. Ball now on the 30th over. Shine's gone. This is what he does. Every now and then, one will just hit, take away.
It's also what Rohit Sharma does. Every now and again, he'll play a shot that will cause you to sit on the edge of your seat. Oh, streaky, but will produce a boundary. From time to time, he backs himself to throw his bat at the ball.
He was there to hit. Out there was full enough. Just found the outside edge. Not in the air, so safe. You take that. Take those runs, moves on to 46.
His captain really rates him. I remember once doing a chat with Virat Kohli and praising Rohit Sharma, and really does rate him. And in a sense almost overtook Rohit Sharma in the pecking order for India. I wonder if that curled back in a little bit. Everybody these days covers the ball with their left hand while bowling anyway. Always there, Ryan Harris. 83 for 1. Were you also worried about your pad coming in the way? Did you change your technique a little bit? So how much of a technical change is that? Because all your life you've grown up saying take your front foot as close to the pitch of the ball, you're moving in the direction of the ball, and all of a sudden you're saying no, let me get that front pad away.
Found that outside edge.
83 then for one.
And Australia have bowled well also. India finished yesterday with 71 runs on the board. And they've just allowed India to gather 12 runs this morning. Yeah, he can generate some pace, Shane Watson. And I completely agree with you. We are in Sydney, not in Melbourne. We were in Melbourne in the previous test match just before New Year's.
Much more like a run-saving field. 1 for 83.
That's good bowling. And it's punched through the offside. Good work at short covers. Just a single for Rohit Sharma. Just the only boundary this morning which came from third man area. So it just goes to show how difficult it is to hit through the covers and mid wicket, as there's not much pace on the surface. And it just jumps from length. And that happens because it's very dry. 84 for one. That's close. Probably just going down the leg side. Inside edge, that must have saved Rohit Sharma. Otherwise that looked very, very straight.
Yes, you can see the appeal's just been muted there from Hazlewood.
Very good stuff from Hazlewood. That's good pressure bowling. This time coming back into the right-hander. That's the first boundary for Rahul. Little bit of width. And he cuts it down to the point boundary. Very good shot.
He's got right on top of that ball. Saw the width early. Got into position. That'll be a big relief for him as well. There it is, short and wide and quickly getting on top of it. It's a very good shot. Reward for his patience. And that's what he's got to show.
All the time. Just to battle it down to deep fine leg. There's not enough pace on this wicket unless and until you really middle it and you really hit it in the air. It will not go down that distance. Just extra bit of bounce. Well played at the end. 90 for one.
In the air, Sharma on that occasion stopped on him. They've had fielders in catching positions, Australia.
Now then, is that a bat on that? Morgan up, the umpire is completely unmoved. Richard Kettleborough, a gritty Yorkshireman.
Brad Haddington. Oh, just hot spot. Did a little bit of glove on that. Definitely thigh pad. Even if it was a faint touch.
It's a maiden to start, 92 for one. Oh, he's got away with it. It was shoulder high, and it's a half century for Rohit Sharma. A half century after 9 innings in Test cricket for Rohit Sharma. And compiled under some pressure here at the SCG. Well played, Rohit Sharma. It's 96 for one. Nathan Lyon bowling wider of off stump. You see, looking for that. He's got two fielders there standing about 15 yards from the bat. He hasn't got a backward short leg.
Oh, he bowled him. Just got to a 50. Rohit Sharma will be disappointed with that shot. Saw it yesterday as well. He played a predetermined sweep. Was lucky to get away with an inner edge that occasion, but on this occasion dragged it back into the stumps. Done a lot of hard work this morning. I must say he will be disappointed. He's predetermined, was full. It wasn't a length to drive. It wasn't a length to sweep. Should have been driving at that one.
All the hard work undone. A half century, 53. It's 97 for 2. India's captain Virat Kohli in with the score 97 for 2. Oh, edge. Was that an edge? Now then, there's problem here in the middle. Lokesh Rahul had come down the pitch. Absolute comedy of errors, if you can have humour at this level. But Lokesh Rahul had come down the pitch looking for the single. I think he's injured himself in the process as well. He's dived in, he left his bat in the middle of the pitch. Now watch this.
Terrific first ball from Nathan Lyon. An edge to it. Looked like it went past the bat. He's hit the off stump. Look at Lokesh Rahul, he's looking for the single. He gives it the swimming pool dive. Good drive, Virat Kohli. Saw a lot of this at the Adelaide Oval against Nathan Lyon. Taking a lot of balls from outside the off stump, driving it past mid-on. It's 500 runs this series for Rohit Sharma, 101 for 2.
So Virat Kohli, 500 runs in the series for India. He's had a marvellous Border Gavaskar trophy. Lokesh Rahul, who had plenty of short stuff from Mitchell Starc last night. It's well done. It's a real stern examination of his resolve last night. Lokesh Rahul had an over of hostile short pitch bowling.
Oh, he's found the area. His first option is to hit the cricket ball. And if he can't hit the cricket ball, he then looks at a defensive option.
That's a superb shot. Just too short, too slow. Mitchell Starc, to a class player. I've seen this so often. He picks it up so early. He started well. Always a confidence booster.
He's played that fine. It's always 4 when he plays there.
This is what the Indians were guilty of, Indian seamers. Rank loose deliveries. This is a rank loose delivery from Mitchell Starc.
He's done the hard work. He's been bowling well across Kohli.
Oh, it's gone up in the air. Where has it gone? He's struggling a bit. He's dropped it. Yeah. It's always been there. The sun up there in the sky. Oh, maybe something else. Yeah, could be maybe not the sun.
He just said the wire. Now, whether it hit the wire or whether the wire is in his sights. But this, I mean, straight up, when he puts his hand up, look, he puts his hand up, you think the sun. He's shooting the sun, but there's the shadow of the spider cam. Could be just an excuse as well when you drop a catch, but he's a good fieldsman.
Then, of course, there was a suggestion that maybe the spider cam wire or the spider cam may have come into play in some way to change the course of the ball.
It's an opportunity. Oh, so close. Always difficult. Good shot.
Well, trickles to the boundary row, brings up the 50 for KL Rahul, his first Test 50. How important this innings is for the young man from Karnataka. Maybe his Test career just started to change after he took that good catch right at the end of the innings, and he's now got a 50. Had a nightmare start to his Test career in the last match. There is 50 not out. There's been an appeal, there's been some excitement, but Brad Haddon is an excitable person. Stumped. That was quick. Virat Kohli is the batsman.
Nervous when you're waiting for this, the not out or out, looking up at the screen, just wondering.
Wonderful stumping, but Virat Kohli survives, picks up a single, and this could be lunch here on day 3, the 4th and the final Test match, the SCG, where India have done well with the bat. They haven't scored freely. They've just lost the 1 wicket of Rohit Sharma for 53. Or whether it's fast bowlers from the other side. That's our verdict here in this session. Very important one for India. And of course, the team that's catching up, Australia got 572 for 7, remember. So this is a good session for India, as they find themselves at 122 for 2 in the last session shared.
But just to update you with what's been happening, we've seen a delightful half century from Rohit Sharma. Pity it came to an end, but that man, Lokesh Rahul, is still there. First ball of the second session. That's a fine shot. That is a fine shot. Lokesh Rahul is playing some delightful strokes here now. He's weathered a nasty storm. He had some short stuff, some hostile stuff last night, and he's playing some lovely strokes.
Yeah, it's credit to him. After that first Test match, he's come back here and just batted superbly. Classical shot. Great front position, head position. Look at that.
Runs are hard to come by, but here's another good-looking stroke from Lokesh Rahul. He's finding his radar now through that offside. And Australia just looking a little ragged in the field. The ball's not going quite to hand to the keeper.
That's cut away nicely. Can't call it a bad delivery, but such is Virat's repertoire and form, makes it look very easy. Swept, and that's 4. No one there. The fine leg is quite close to the batsman. Beautifully swept away there by Virat Kohli.
Maybe the coach is saying sweep. He mentioned in Adelaide that Kohli doesn't sweep a lot. I think he spoke on air saying it just came about. He just thought, I've got to sweep in Adelaide.
Virat Kohli on strike. Short delivery. Pulls it. Gets the boundary. You cannot err in length to this man who's in fabulous form. Just rocks back, and he knows exactly where the deep square leg fielder is.
Yes, because look at the way he's hit it late. And he's hit in such a way that the ball will curve away. With the turn, the ball will curve. Look at the way the ball will curve away because of the turn. It'll go way away from that fielder. There's no chance for that fielder there. Quick to size up the length. And he goes on to the front foot this time, and it's a lovely shot through the covers. Back-to-back boundaries for the Indian captain. First a pull, a short arm pull to a short delivery, and then a fuller length delivery, gets right on top of it, and he hits it. Doesn't even bother to run. He knew that as soon as he hit it, it was going to be a boundary.
Just how good the wrists are. It's a different shot of a cover drive.
There's no nervous pulling at leg guards or something. That will be runs. They've got to run fast. I think that's the one area that both these players have been just a little bit disappointing. They've taken 3 this time, and mainly because the fielder had dived for the ball and so was a little slow getting up. But otherwise, they have missed out on converting 2s into 3s.
A big stride forward, dive by Joe Burns at point, but just gets past him. Shot pulled, and that'll go to the fence. Enough time on the back foot.
Well, time to cash in. Done all the hard work over there. You've struggled to get the boundaries. This is probably the time to cash in. Leg spinner, you won't have the same control, but at the same time, you mustn't get too greedy.
Once again, the pull shot. This time in front. Warner does well at deep mid-wicket. So it's not coming out well. Very good shot. We've seen that so many times this series. Come Adelaide, come Melbourne, the cover drives have raced to the fence, and it's no change here.
Well, this is a cracker of a shot. Absolute cracker of a shot. The 2 slips raised their hands. I'm not too sure why. They thought that it might have gone a little bit up in the air, but no, it was a terrific shot. It's an absolute cracker of a shot. They might have got excited because he played it on the up. It's a wonderful shot. There. Nicked it. Nicked it. Come on, Rahul, you got to concentrate. Don't take it easy. Got a long way to go. There, he's pushing at a delivery. There. And it's hit. Lucky for Rahul, the ball didn't pop up towards the slips.
That's off the toe on the boot. That could be interesting.
Well, he's not very sure. He's going to go up to the TV umpire. I'm pretty certain of that. Yeah, he is, because he doesn't want to make a mistake here.
My take would be bat, surface, boot, and the bowler. What's yours?
I think so too, and I think that's the reason why he is now clarifying. You saw that in the previous test when there was a catch taken close. He signaled, yes, it's out, but we want to make sure that the catch was taken cleanly. There it is, bat and boot, bat and ground, then the boot.
Just got to be dead sure.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Otherwise, he couldn't get that bounce.
That would have, the batsman would have been in pain as well.
But he couldn't have showed the pain. Pushing him on the back foot. 167 for 2, and it's time for drinks.
The olden days used to have 5.5-hour test matches. You could go through the entire day and not get 100. But he's playing a role that somebody had to play.
Is exactly why. This is what tends to happen. See the odd full toss, the odd short ball. Easy pickings for Rahul. They had to do a lot of the hard work early on in the morning. These are easy test runs.
Didn't quite get it right there. Oh, he does. He plays that with his hands so beautifully. With another player, you'd have said, oh, what are you doing throwing your bat at it? 175 for 2. That's a good shot. Indians not averse to hitting against the turn because they had the space. So Lokesh Rahul moves into the 80s, and how good it is to see him bat like this. 179 for 2. There's something about this Kohli cover drive.
Shane Watson's been very good today. Wicket to wicket, he hasn't given any room. in his first spell. Not a lot of room here. It's not a really bad ball. It's just that Virat Kohli is so good. And how late he plays it.
There he goes again. There's a man right in front of him there to maybe just suggest to him that it's not a great shot to play in case he plays it in the air, but like all good batsmen, he's not concerned.
Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. Kesh Rahul. If it'll carry just over the rope. A good shot, well played. Bit of width again, recognizing there was no one, a third man. Let the ball come on. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Just look to time it. Just look to find the gap.
Another couple. Well, if the nerves he hasn't shown them. What a way to get into the 90s. Here's a man whose innings has been marked by denial, and he's probably telling Kohli, remember that gesture you made to me there? This is how I can play.
Quickly back onto the back foot. Quickly use the depth of the crease. Fractionally short. Saw that opportunity and no half measures there. He wanted the 2 extra runs. He could have chosen the option of hitting it on the ground.
It's just about playing for time. Moves on to 49. Brings on Rahul on strike. Goes on 94. 200 comes up for India. Just for the loss of 2 wickets. So the batting continues to impress on this trip to Australia. Didn't give him a choice. Saw the opportunity to pick up a single and pushed his partner for it. Safe run in the end. And the Virat Kohli juggernaut just continues on in the series. He's got 3 test hundreds, 2 50s now. Now this is what a new ball does. Just behaves differently on the pitch. Good first ball as well, drawing the batsman forward. What happened here? Just went through. Oh, inside edge, yeah. Just got a sort of a gangly bowling action. I think it's a good new ball bowler, Mitchell Starc. One thing, he likes to get that ball right up to the batsman. Always a good idea with the new ball. Gets the ball to do something. You can hear the applause in the background. Young Rahul is on 95. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Not sure whether there was any bat on that one. No pads.
And this, to me, is Starc and what people have been talking about. He's got the new ball, second new ball. It's so important to start this over off well. Just seeing, just leg side to Kohli. This one, we know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get him over there. He's trying to swing the ball back in. Australia have got to take advantage of this second new ball. They need a couple of wickets.
Well, off target. Trying to get that new ball to swing, so bowling it right up there, Ryan Harris. Plays shots freely. He's gone to 97, I think, with the shot. Is he going to come back for the third? Nope. 2 runs. Oh, edged. And Steve Smith it is once more. The second drop catch. That second new ball. Just making things happen for Australia.
When it's not your day, these things happen. His second drop catch. You couldn't put money on this in one day. Big outside edge. Oh, Steve Smith. Such good hands. Eats these up usually.
It's poor cricket from Virat Kohli, really. I mean, the ball wasn't up to him. Batted as if he was batting against the old ball. This is when you need a little bit of luck. When you make a mistake, then doesn't turn out to be big mistake where you lose your wicket. So KL Rahul is on strike once more, batting on 97. More like it. Right on top of that one. He'll get a boundary. A terrific drive from Virat Kohli. Moves into 66 now.
You love that sound. Pings off the middle of the bat. We've seen this shot. Look how far down. He's down the track, batting out of his crease. Oh, I could watch that technique and cover drive all day. We saw it so many times this summer. Every run after that drop catch for that man on the screen is going to haunt him.
Moves on to 98.
Always safe. Good positive run. Had the crowd there and go, ooh, like thinking maybe a chance. Davey Warner. He's in by a long run.
Runs here. Could be 4. And this is a test match 100 for KL Rahul. So we have another Rahul getting a test match 100 for India. His very second test match. After the nightmares in his debut match, he's got a reason to have a big smile on his face. The captain is happy. He's emotional. 100 overseas. His first test match 100. Just like Virat Kohli. Got his first test match 100 in Australia. KL Rahul does it. That man from Karnataka. There's that easy ball with that second new ball. He'll get 4 more. He'll move on to 106. And India 234 for 2. And seems like the players will have team. Look at Virat Kohli. As happy as KL Rahul is, this is what you want. People around you who take pride in somebody else's performance. During our times, it was Ravi Shastri, and good to see Virat Kohli as well have that same attitude. So a session that belonged to India, still Australia, which is the team ahead on sessions. But this one was clearly India's. They didn't lose a wicket, and 2 batsmen now well set. One on 106, the other on 67. Murali Vijay was the first one to go for a duck. Rohit Sharma got a good 53. It's KL Rahul and Virat Kohli who held centre stage today.
Lokesh Rahul, what a great feeling. First test match 100 in his second test match. Ryan Harris again, resume for Australia.
Oh, beautifully threaded through. Just a small gap there, square on the offside, and he's just done it with such ease and aplomb.
Sanjay, talking about matting, because this is the kind of shot you see a lot on a matting wicket. Back foot, back of a length, fast bowler. Leaning back and punching it the offside.
Let's not forget, I think every city and every place in India is of course trying to get turf pitches, which they see as an improvement in the infrastructure and the facilities that you provide for young cricketers. But I've always believed matting pitches have certain advantage for growing batsmen.
Now then, he's had a couple of lives. He's not going to get another one. Mitchell Starc, caught and bowled. ran down the whole pitch and took it straight in front of the batsman. Well, that is the sad end to what has been a wonderful innings at the SCG.
Yeah, dismissals before and after milestones. We've seen this in the series. Murli Vijay getting out on 99, batsmen getting to hundreds and getting out quickly after that. It's not so much the tea break. I think this shot has come about because KL Rahul is feeling a little more relieved that he's got that 100. Obviously, he's very disappointed, but you've got to take your hat off to what has been a terrific innings. 110 Rahul, 238 for 3 India.
3 down, 238 on the board, and Ajinkya Rahane comes in to join his captain Virat Kohli, who's on 67. Ryan Harris now driven through extra cover by the skipper, and he's timed it well. His 12th boundary now on 71.
Just frustration on the face of Ryan Harris. It wasn't really a bad ball. Good length. Just the quality of shot making and the quality of placement. Like two brilliant fielders, one at covers and David Warner at mid-off. Just gives them no chance with the timing and placement. Just threading the gap beautifully.
It's taken him on short, and Kohli likes the challenge.
That's what he's done really well. As soon as you pitched it up, he's very strong on the drive. What's that done is that created the opportunity to play square of the wicket on the back foot as well. The pull shot right throughout the series, running outside the crease, played it in front of square. That's why he's been so difficult to bowl in this series, because he's been strong of both front and back foot, side leg side.
There's no third man, and this is going to be another boundary. So Ryan Harris, very untypically, has been taken for 12 in the first 4 deliveries of this over. Hasn't used the short ball, but he's used 2, and he's tried to bang this one in as well.
He's got a truckload of runs. He's been in terrific form, but every time he plays the second new ball, we saw one edge go through slips, and even in the last game, you know, in that incident that he had with Mitchell Johnson, there was that streaky shot he played on the offside. I think he will know that despite good form, those are the kind of errors that he's got to slowly sort of eradicate from his game.
Short and wide that was, but that's full and up on the pads from Virat Kohli, and that is a strength area for the India skipper.
So much of a similarity between Virat Kohli and Steven Smith. They've played anything straight. Both Steven Smith and Virat Kohli in this series we've seen just disappear. Them have been brilliant on both sides of the wicket, but in particular, balls that have been straight. Timing, superb balance.
Well, it's not often that Mitchell Starc will bowl a full toss wide outside off stump. I think he's just pulled that up inside the boundary cushion. Long boundary out there. Well, there was a bit of interest in the slips because it was uppish for a while, but you have to give credit to the batsman. He has directed that very nicely down to third man.
This time through the onside. That'll go to the boundary. Will take him to 96. Very nicely timed. He's so strong there. Just walks across, slightly pitched up, and just whips it through the onside. End of the over, 275 for 3. He's living dangerously, Ajinkya Rahane. Previous over, a top edge is falling behind the short fine leg fielder. This time the back pad just not caring. Bit of turn, bounce, inside edge onto the pad. Got the wrong hand though. Probably could have reached a lot more with the left hand.
Big shout, but the ball's turning. The ball is turning. So unless it hits him right below the knee roll or near the ankle, he's not going to get a decision in his favor. He's disappointed. Let's have a look. This is hit him there. Maybe would have kissed the leg stump, but the umpire has to be dead certain. Dead certain.
Inside edge, and he gets it. Another 100 for Virat Kohli. What a time he's having. What a player he is. Fourth Test 100 in Australia, and he lets the world know about it. That's the way he plays his cricket. And that's why everyone loves him.
Yes, he actually raised his arms towards the section of the crowd that had given him a bit of stick as he came into bat. What an innings. What a player.
This will go down to the fine leg boundary. Big chase for Warner. He's quick and he will get there. Good work. Gets the short fine leg fielder into the play.
Probably outside the off stump. No, in line. Was there an inside edge on it? Did it hit outside the off? That was my first instinct, but umpire Kettleborough has taken a close look at it.
It looked out to me at first go, and everybody can say that I'm a bowler. But bending down, ball not rising too much, pinned on the back foot. They're always giving that much more scope to the umpire. Ajinkya Rahane out for 13, India 292 for 4.
Right, big innings for Suresh Raina. It's been a very moderate test career so far, averaging 28 after 18. And first ball is all there will be for Suresh Raina in his comeback test match. Just feeling for it outside the off stump. Shane Watson is throwing this Indian innings into disarray.
This is wonderful bowling from Shane Watson. Just thrown that ball right up to Suresh Raina. Tentative little prod outside the off stump. And 2 quick wickets in succession. Rahane going in that fashion. We still haven't closely scrutinized that leg before decision from the umpire. And then this one pushed away from Raina. Nowhere close to it, just the bat going for the ball. Hammond takes a good low catch. This match now taking a little turn here, 292 for 5.
Right, Riddhiman Saha walks out on a hat-trick. It's been a very, very long time since Shane Watson took 2 wickets in an innings. Now he's on a hat-trick. Still to discover himself in test match cricket. Solid bat behind that. 2 wickets in that over, and Indian innings has been dealt 2 big blows. 292 for 5. Is it that well in front of square? Wow, he's seeing the ball well. Normally those kind of balls, you tip them over down to third man.
The thing with Virat is obviously he now feels more responsibility as a captain and a batsman to stay there, but he'll still play the shots. That's just too ingrained in his batting, in his nature. So even when he's looking to play a defensive innings, trying to steady the ship here, he's in rocky waters at the moment.
He's got hold of this, man back in the shade, and oh dear, he'd rather stay in the shade. Josh Hazelwood makes a bit of a hash.
Met him in Adelaide when I was there for the first test. Sharp single, as David Warner. He's one of the electric fielders in the Australian side. 307 for 5. 3 runs there again for Virat Kohli. A good shot from Saha. Right of the wicket. 4 runs. Joe Burns there, not able to pull it back. Good timing on that from Wriddhiman Saha. That'll make him feel a lot better. First boundary for him.
It was a very good shot. Just waited on it, leant on it, and good timing. See this outfield. Well, Joey Burns just has a bit of an effort, slides into the Aussie gear, helmets, gloves, watch your shins.
He's got this one through. It beats a diving mid-off. Virat Kohli won't get 4. He might even get 3.
But it was effective in controlling the runs. This stage, a lot of attacking batsmen in that lineup, the Indian team. Sachin Tendulkar, Virendra Sehwag, V.S. Lakshman, Saurav Ganguly against spin.
It's a good over. Still 5 from it. It's 3:42 for 5. 3:42 for 5 and close of play. On day 3, Virat Kohli, 140 not out. His 4th century in this Border Gavaskar Trophy. Rahane, 13. Rohit Sharma, 53. Lokesh Rahul with his maiden Test century, 110. Suresh Raina, unfortunately for him, a first baller. And Wriddhiman Saha staying with the skipper with 14 not out.